Hey everyone, happy February the 1st, I guess. Not only is it the first day of Black History Month, which we all know and love, but it's also the second annual World Hijab Day. Now for those of you who don't know, World Hijab Day is to raise awareness of the discrimination against Muslim women who decide to wear hijabs, and it's a day for non-Muslim and non-hijab wearing Muslims to stand in solidarity with them. I guess I first heard about it because I was just Googling online. Recently I started wearing headscarves, not because I'm a Muslim. I was looking on YouTube for headscarf tutorials, how to tie one way, and different styles and stuff, and while everybody's way of wearing a scarf is great on them, I liked the just draping, and it kind of looked like a hijab, and I don't wear it exactly because I'm not a Muslim, I can't do that. Just watching these hijab tutorials by all these lovely ladies in, the UK and America just got me watching the rest of their videos and learning more about Islam and learning more about hijab and what it means. So I found out about World Hijab Day on the internet somehow. I don't know. You know how you start on the first page of Wikipedia and then you end up for 30 minutes later like on a completely unrelated page? How does that happen? Anyway, so I decided, why not? I wear headscarves a lot lately anyway. It will just take the extra step to cover all of my hair, because normally I don't cover my hair at all, to, take that step further to raise awareness and, support my hijabi friends. Here goes nothing. Ta-da! So, I'm not really going to do much today, unfortunately. This vlogging episode won't be very interesting. I'm going out, I'm going to see my boyfriend, and we're going to play video games probably, and cook dinner or something. I don't know, watch a movie? Who knows? Here we go. Alright, so we're at the boyfriend's apartment right now. I'm just getting out of the car. While I was driving, I was thinking about people's reaction to this video. I know that World Hijab Day is celebrated by, not celebrated necessarily, but encouraged by a lot of hijabis, and then it's not at the same time. So I fully understand their reasons, and I understand that, just because I'm wearing a hijab for the day does not mean I understand the plight of Muslim women or the plight of Muslim hijabis everywhere. As a Filipino American, I have my own problems that I deal with daily. Let's figure this out. Hold on a moment. There we go, it's locked now. There's a lot of people out today. Anyway, I understand. I'm not going to understand the plight. I'm not even going to scratch the surface of it. But, we have so many problems in this world, we might as well support each other. Alright, going into the apartment now. So we're going to the store now. I'm with my boyfriend, and we're just going to go get some groceries for dinner and some kind of lunch. I don't know what yet. I hope you can hear me because the car is pretty loud, or can be pretty loud. An interesting thing, as I was reading and watching videos, apparently it's sort of Islamic law, at least, that men and women can't touch each other, especially if they're not related. As part of World Hijab Day, I'm wearing this and I realize that to many people I look like a Muslim, even though I'm not. Like, they won't be able to tell that I'm not a Muslim just from looking at me. So I think it would be really rude and disrespectful to actual hijabis if I were, not to conduct myself in a way that they would normally conduct. So I think the boyfriend has reluctantly agreed not to touch me, at least while we're in public, because that would kind of be disrespectful and rude, at least to the image of, you know, of actual hijabis. So
you'll just have to suffer with cold hands.
I'll just have to suffer. Anyway, we're almost at the store, so I guess we'll see what happens, what we find. So our trip to the grocery store was successful, and I was keeping an eye out for behavior and experiences that I've read online, you know, for other people who have participated in World Hijab Day. And I didn't really see any. Like, no one really looked at me strangely. No one, you know, pulled their children away. No one treated me any differently. Then again, like, I didn't really interact with anybody except saying excuse me as I walked by. So that was good, but I also think it might be because this is a predominantly, like, African-American neighborhood or town, so the white population is actually quite low. The boyfriend just was like, what white population? I believe he's probably the only white guy who lives here.
Close to it.
So I think that might have factored into it a little bit. Minorities tend to understand each other a little better than, you know. We're going to go get lunch now, probably something from Subway. I won't be able to get my usual BMT, so I might get something like with chicken or, you know, the chicken teriyaki or whatever. Sounds tasty. Yeah, that'll be pretty much it. We go back for video games later. Hey again. It's now 3 days? I think it's been 3 days. 3 days later, I wasn't able to make a final video on Saturday. After lunch, we went back to my boyfriend's apartment and literally just watched a movie and played some games. And there really wasn't anything to talk about or do. By the way, this is how I wear my scarf normally. Because of World Hijab Day, I actually found out that there are pros and cons to wearing scarves this way, and pros and cons to wearing scarves like a hijab. All that aside, I wanted to just say I'm going to include some links in the description of this video, links to the YouTube channels for hijabi women, those who inspired me. There will also be a couple of links to articles and websites about World Hijab Day, and non-Muslim hijabis or non-Muslims who wear headscarves like I do. I may even throw in some links to other people's videos about World Hijab Day and stuff like that. I know that there are arguments against World Hijab Day and World, you know, whatever, and I know there are arguments for them, so in the end I can't change anybody's mind, no matter what I say here. I honestly don't know who cared to watch my video, but I hope it was enjoyable. I kind of want to do more vlogging, and maybe I'll be making more stuff, who knows. Anyway, click like if you like it, if not, no big deal, I don't care. Maybe I'll see you again soon. Until then, have fun. Don't hate.